Glad to have you here. Welcome to the completely virtual second annual CenCal Dreamin 2021. So glad to have you here. We saw in the chat earlier all the different places people were calling in from. Super cool to have everyone here, have everyone coming from around the world, around the country. Welcome to virtual Central California. You are now a Central California person, at least for the rest of the day. So congratulations. Um, I'm coming to you live from Fresno, California. My name is Brad Norris, and I'm going to be your host for the day. To start off, I just wanted to give a little bit of a brief history of CenCal Dreamin. CenCal Dreamin was created to establish a Salesforce user community in Central California. There's currently events held in Northern California and Southern California. They do a little event every year in San Francisco, but nothing that really targeted the users between Sacramento and Bakersfield, all those great cities up and down the valley that sometimes get overlooked. So our intent was to make sure that everyone who is using Salesforce, everyone who is working within the Salesforce environment, everyone who's just interested in Salesforce in general has a place to call home, a community that they can refer back to. And at the best of all, every year have a little party for all of us to get together and enjoy being CenCal Dreamers. We're going to go real quick over some brief housekeeping just so everyone knows kind of how the wheels are turning here. We have 4 stages today. Right now, we are on our main stage, which is the Yosemite stage. This is where you obviously are right now. And again, at noon, this is where you'll find our keynote, Dr. Shannon Gregg, noon Pacific, will be right here on this stage. In addition to the Yosemite stage, we have 3 other breakout stages. First is the Sequoia stage, which is our executive / manager track. Going to be some cool things on that stage today, talking about Pardot and some other business related items. The other stage is the Pinnacle stage, and that is our admin track. We got some interesting presentations coming up about SOQL queries, about flows, and all sorts of things there. And lastly, our Sierra stage, which is our specialty and product specific track. And there'll be some cool conversations there about Tableau and the future of development in Salesforce and a lot of cool things. So you kind of choose your own adventure here. Feel free to pop into whatever stage you like during those breakout sessions. The reason we're all here, the importance of this event is to celebrate our community and why events like CenCal Dreamin are super important. We as people who work within the Salesforce realm, we know that community is super important. I know I have reached out to the community and gotten help from the community so often that it's not even fair. I should be paying somebody at the forums. But we want to make sure that we foster that community and that we get more chances for everyone to meet each other, to hang out, to learn from each other, and kind of have a big celebration. Let me just tell you a quick, no, it's not going to be quick, history about me and how I got here. At the, I think, tender age of like 34, I decided to scrap my whole career and start over and try and become a coder. I went through the Bitwise workforce training coding classes. And after a few years of learning how to build apps and web pages, I was invited to join an apprenticeship that did none of that. They said this apprenticeship is an opportunity and it's in Salesforce. And I said, I don't know what that is, but I'm open to opportunities. So let me give it a try. And that was about 2.5 years ago. And I'm so glad that I took that opportunity. We started off in an apprenticeship, just kind of learning the ropes. We had a couple of really, really great mentors teach us how to do everything in Salesforce, from coding, from app development, to just simple administration, little things. And it was such an eye-opening experience for me that this one product can do so many things. I'd been trying to learn how to code, and sometimes you slam your head against the wall for 5 hours just to build a navigation menu. And then you can go into Salesforce and realize I can, build a whole entire app in that time. And I've just loved it from the jump. Super great. From there, I got hired on at Bitwise Tech Consulting. We have a division of Salesforce at our company. We were last year, right after the first CenCal Dreamin, we were hit with the pandemic, and we had to really rally our troops around our Salesforce instance to try and create some items to help our community. And it was a great experience for us to take everything that we had learned and apply that and create some really good products and help people out in our community. And it's been just a life-changing experience for me. And it's something that I'll never forget. And something I'm so grateful for Salesforce for bringing that experience to me. Lately, I have been moved into a project management realm. I've realized, as some of you might realize, there's always going to be maybe someone who's better at doing Apex coding around you, someone who's going to be better at building flows than you. I realized that really quick with my amazing team here at Bitwise, that there was always kind of somebody who's a little bit better than me at everything. So why don't I just be a project manager and put all those people around me to build some great things? So I am a project manager specifically for Salesforce projects for Bitwise Tech Consulting, and been loving every minute of that. There's an old saying, those who can do and those who can't teach, and those who can't but still want credit, project manage. So that's what I'm doing now. And I'm so glad I was a part of the original CenCal Dreamin. I did a presentation last year, and I got bumped up to host, lucky enough to this year. And I don't know, next year they might name the thing after me. Who knows? But we'll see. But that's about me. Let's talk about you and about what's going on today and how this whole thing is going to work. From 9:30 to 12 p.m. Pacific time, we're going to be having breakout sessions. To navigate to those breakout sessions, you're going to click the hamburger menu. It's in the top left corner of your screen. At any time, feel free to visit any session you're interested in dropping in on. There are going to be different things going on there. You can kind of see those in the agenda. So feel free to jump in, go to whatever stage you want and see whatever you want. And then at 12 p.m., we're going to be back here at the Yosemite stage for the keynote. And then once we're done with the keynote at 1 p.m., really cool, we have a live recording of the Technologist podcast. It's going to be really awesome. We're going to have some cool people on to talk about some things that they were building inside Salesforce. And then from 2 to 3, we are going to have drop-in lounges at the end of the day. This is something we did last year as well. Really great opportunity for anyone who wants to hang out, to have a quick chat. Maybe you got some questions. Maybe there's some things going on in your org that you're not really sure how to fix those. Maybe you just want to learn about some new things that other people are doing. Feel free to drop into those lounges. We're going to have people inside those from 2 to 3 o'clock. We'd love to have you in there, hang out, be a part of the community, actually get to kind of chat around with people. So yeah, if you have any questions, there's a chat feature inside the room here. Just use the chat features in the right-hand column, and then to see today's agenda and read about any breakout sessions, anything, click the today's agenda tab. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We are super, super excited to have everyone here. We are truly blessed to be able to continue doing things like this because of, technology. We are able to continue doing what we're doing. If this were, maybe 10 years ago and we were forced to go virtual on certain events, that might not even be an option. So I'm just glad. I saw in the public chat, there was people saying they were from calling in from India, from Texas, from Seattle, from San Francisco. Super awesome that we're able to get just such a multitude of different people in here and able to kind of visit, hear what we have to say. So truly blessed that we're able to do this. And I thank everyone for coming out. super excited to hand you off to the breakout sessions as we come up on those here. We're going to go ahead, and once we're done here, I'll get pulled off the stage. You can go ahead and navigate to whichever room you want. And like I said, have fun. Make sure you're using that chat feature on the right, asking questions, chatting with people, get some kind of discourse going. We want you to feel like, just like last year, like we're all in a room, hanging out, having a good chat, asking questions, and being a part of this community. I appreciate everyone that's here, everyone that is a part of our community. I know there was plenty of times when I was in the apprenticeship program and I was doing my best to excel beyond my peers and try and stand out to the crowd. And I would go to those public forums and I would really just, any question I asked, I felt like I could get that answered by someone within the Salesforce community from around the world, YouTube videos, anything I can get my hands on. It was amazing that I could rely on this community to help me out with those things. And I was more than happy to, select your response as the best answer anytime that was true. And so glad that anytime I went on YouTube and I searched for anything, you people are just so happy to go ahead and make videos about all the knowledge that you have. It's kind of a weird thing that you don't experience in some other industries, in that everyone in the Salesforce community, if you have the knowledge to do something special, you want to put that in the world so everyone knows it. And so super glad to be able to experience that with you and to kind of reward all of you for that work by having events like these. So yeah, top left corner, hamburger menu to get to the other stages. Super glad to have you here. We'll be back on this stage at 12 noon with Dr. Shannon Gregg, and I will see you then. Until then, everyone have fun, learn some really cool things.